Welcome to the Geek Easy Fellow Geeks. Let's open a beverage of your choice. Because today, I'm doing another version of Incredible Independence. Now, this was a book I picked up today because I found out that I hadn't gotten a copy of the new Ultimate Spider-Man. So I went in to pick it up, and then I'd heard about this book from a friend of mine at the Geeky Puppet Show called The Real Dr. Vinkman. And so I figured I'd check it out, and boy, was it worth it. It is called Pop Kills. Now, this is the variant cover. This is cover B. It is published by Mad Cave. It is written by Jim Palmiotti and Dave Johnson. Juan Santa Cruz is the artist. Brian Reber does colors, and Sean Conant does the lettering. Now, this book is about these two Japanese brothers who own rival soda companies in Japan. Oh, obviously. And they are constantly at war trying to put each other out of business because they are very cutthroat. Now, it starts out with a character by the name of, well, we don't know who he is at first, but being narrated by this character. And he's breaking into one of the companies, and he does some stuff to put some stuff into the materials. It's Top So Cola, right? He puts some stuff, Pop So Cola, and he puts some stuff in there which is gonna, do some bad stuff to it, get it recalled. All that at the behest of the brother from Fizz So Cola, and he's sort of being not blackmailed, but working off a debt because he had done something to the brother of who owned that company, and he's like, you've got to pay this stuff off, I'm paying you all this money, but yeah. Anyway, takes care of business, but then you find out that the people at Fizzco a scientist there has developed, or on the verge of developing, a formula that will keep a soda carbonated for much, much, much longer, and it'll, pretty much, change the soda industry forever. And so he hires John Pyle to, first he has John take care of a couple of other people that are a problem, which puts his debt at an end. Then he gets John to, he wants to romance the head scientist developing that formula, and either get the formula from her so they can use it, or get rid of her so she won't put it out. So, because that's his brother's company that's doing it, so it won't put him out of business. And that's what it starts. That's where this thing starts out. It is rated mature, and this cover is $6.99 because it is the B cover. But it is a really, well done story. Kind of really entertaining, funny. They've got some really good art, which is nice to see these days, because there are some places that just do not have good art, especially the big ones. I mean, some of them do, but not all of them. And it is nice having something that is, one, not a bunch of cape and cows. It is a, kind of an espionage, action adventure type thing, and just kind of low down, dirty, fun story. And I never would have picked this up if it hadn't been for Venkman saying pick it up. But I'm glad he did, because this is a very, very well done story. And it's making comics entertaining again. Well, not again, but it's books like these that are the reason that you originally picked them up, because it takes your mind off things. You have a good time reading it. You're enjoying it, so you don't have to think about the real world, even though it is kind of set in the real world loosely, like the same way that, say, Batman set in the real world. I mean, or say Spider-Man, that's set in New York, right? I mean, sure, it's in New York, that's the real world. And that's this one. It's okay, it's Japan, but, and there's, Soda Wars. That's what I'm talking about. It's things like that. But this is just a fun, entertaining story, and it is kind of mature. There is some violence and also a lot of topless bodies of the female persuasion. So if that stuff if you're sensitive to that, you might not want to get it, but I recommend it. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 and say pick it up, because it's fun, it's entertaining, it's a great read. Anyway, let me know if you've read it and what you thought of it. Like, subscribe, hopefully share, and most of all, enjoy your comics.